Okay, I know what that sound was. We were on... Alright, we have a lot of stuff to cover.
Take a look at this.
Well, at least it wasn't a lose-lose-lose. Barbados butter. Barbados butter. I don't know why that amuses me.
This recipe looks real tasty.
This treat made of pie crust looks plain, but tastes grar. Nothing to get angry over? I'm sorry? The mistress's support. Okay.
Scout ship setting sail.
Skill trigger rate up. Aw. Velvet gives the crew a pep talk to improve morale. We're counting on you. That's amazing. That is 100% amazing. Barbados butter. Made by the most hardened of warriors. Oh boy. I've been in menus for a long time.
Laffy said, I must offer you an apology.
What for?
For spying. I was plotting to take you back to the Abbey. I am truly sorry.
It was your mission, wasn't it? Somehow I think I always knew.
You did?
Call it a hunch. Besides, Velvet was really suspicious of you. Whenever you feel you're doing something wrong, you start to sweat a lot. It seemed odd.
How long have you known?
Ever since you became a vessel for me. I think Velvet knew too.
That's quite a shock. I failed completely in my role as a spy. It's pathetic. Shameful, really.
Well, I think it says something good about you.
Huh?
Someone who can't lie well seems like a better person than someone who has an easy time of it.
Thank you, Laffy said. I think you're the better person here.
I wouldn't go that far.
What are you doing here, Bienfu?
I was hoping you'd let me join in!
We're in the middle of something important. Please leave us be for now.
I'll be quiet. Just let me hang around, all right?
Afraid not.
Bien! Madame Eleanor is a mealyhead! She's a what?
Laffy said, thank you. I hope we can stay friends.
I hope so too, Eleanor.
Aw, that was adorable. Oh. We'll go talk to this guy, and then we'll do the next one.
To a young man, and he dared me to prove my courage by sailing out to a Class 4 island. Now, I can handle myself, but man, it ain't fun and games there. I nearly got killed by demons.
You actually stepped foot on a Class 4 island?
Not even. I was still approaching it by ship when this stuff that looked like spider silk started spreading round. These bug-looking demons were using the stuff to try and climb aboard my ship. Damnation! The crew cut those threads as fast as anything, and we got the hell out of there. Whole thing was
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out safely. I'd suggest not going near there again.
Oh no, I wasn't planning on it. I had enough of that place to last me a lifetime.
Lying is a skill like any other and must be practiced regularly. Why, yes. They say bug demons won't bug you if you bump into them. Bugs me to say it, but I doubt that's true. Bugs you to say it, huh?
Hey, Bienfu, I have a question for you. I know Magilu likes to call herself a witch and all that, but what is she really?
The obvious guess would be that she's an exorcist, but I don't think I ever saw her name in the roster.
That's not surprising. She is indeed a bona fide dark witch. I should know. I saw one night just how scary she could be. It's enough to keep you awake at night. It was near the crater of a volcano. Above the bubbling magma sat a huge cauldron. Inside the cauldron, a blood-red liquid stickily simmered, boiling in the hellfire heat. When droplets splattered onto Miss Magilu's cheeks, she just cackled and licked it off, and she kept the cauldron boiling for 3 days and 3 nights. What was she making? Strawberry jam.
What? What's scary about that?
I was just getting to the scary part. Instead of using sugar, she put in soy sauce, cooking wine, and liquor. Soy sauce and strawberries? Is that normal? You wouldn't think so, but that contrasted sweetness, sourness, and saltiness actually makes it taste great. Not that someone like you would understand the appeal. You have to have a refined palate like mine to appreciate it.
Wait, I've heard of that. You can boil things in soy sauce and wine to preserve them. When you do it with strawberries, it's called strawberry soup.
That's right!
Actually, strawberry soup has sea urchin and abalone, not strawberries. It's just called that because the sea urchin plumps up like berries. And it's not preserved either.
Really? Well, I had no idea. Wow, I really liked it too. I wonder if the reason she's never made it for me again is because she realized the mix-up. Now that I think about it, that's not the only thing I like that she made one time. Like durian jellies and the candied sweet fish too.
I think I see what's going on here.
What does the food she's made more than once taste like?
It's just normal stuff, like what you guys always have. Only a truly scary witch could hide that much cooking talent behind such plain-tasting food with no one the wiser.
So, what you're telling me, Bienfu, is you have no taste.
I know this smell.
Yeah, it's Prince Percival's fragrant wood perfume. When I told him I'd never smelled it before, he put a little on my sleeve to try it out.
I love the smell of the royal family's perfume. It's distinct, but not overpowering. It's made from Fandaria trees, conifers that grow in a snowy land.
I've noticed that you and Velvet and Magilu smell nice too. Do you all wear the same perfume?
We do? We don't use that stuff, but maybe you're smelling the soap we use.
Oh, can only the royal family wear fragrant wood?
No. Some fragrances, including the Fandaria scented ones, only the royal family can use, but most don't have any such restriction.
If they all smell so good on humans, why doesn't everyone use them?
You know, I've never thought about that. Why do you think that is, Aizen?
It's a bit complicated. To explain it right, I'd have to start with the history of bathing in Midgand. A few hundred years ago, people believed they would die if they took a bath. They were so terrified of baths that they wouldn't even go near one.
I can't believe people would be scared of taking a bath. Why would that even happen?
Well, at the time, a deadly plague was running rampant, and people thought that it could be transmitted through bathwater. Bear in mind that this was all before we had proper plumbing or techniques to purify water. People couldn't just bathe anywhere. Sewers like the one we used to sneak through Logris are a fairly recent construction, only around a century old.
Some people even thought bathing at all was unhygienic.
Right. As bathing went out of style, the royal family started to use these fragrant woods.
Covering up their bad smell with a good one.
Yep,
As a result, their perfumes used to be far more potent, to the point where you couldn't even tell if it smelled good anymore.
But nowadays, nobody actually believes that bathing can make you sick, right?
As civilization advanced, plumbing became widespread, and baths themselves became much cleaner fixtures than they used to be.
And the fragrant woods fell out of favor because they were no longer necessary, right?
To the contrary, as the people gained prosperity, the perfumes became a popular display of wealth. The newfound popularity didn't last long, however, thanks to the propagation of a new disease. One that didn't transmit through baths.
Demon blight, you mean?
With the rise of demon attacks, life outside the city walls became increasingly difficult. With fragrant woods now harder to come by, the perfumes once again became the domain of royalty.
I guess that means that fragrant woods share a long and complicated history with plagues.
To cover up the truth of malevolence, the powers that be spread rumors of a demon plague, continuing their time-honored tradition of covering up one stink with another.
So, what do you think of the perfume? Do you like it?
Yeah, it smells nice. But I think I like the smell of soap better.
Huh?
Oh gosh, it's that again. Let's get to the next. Oh, hey. Why would there be two places to dock at a prison? This place was likely built as a fort to secure a sea lane. And if you're defending a fort, you'll want a back door to escape through if things go sour. That makes sense. You pick up some interesting tidbits when you get quite as old as you have. And what's that supposed to mean exactly? Right.
This island is so amazing! It's far away from any other people and has so much hidden stuff underground! It's such a perfect hideout! Just thinking about it makes me so excited to be here!
Yeah, I guess.
What's wrong? You were so excited to be here before! Don't be such a drag, Laphicet! It's just that this used to be a prison. People were brought here to suffer.
If you're worried about how I feel, don't be. If I really hated this place, I wouldn't have made it my base.
Hell, I was imprisoned here too, but now it's the secret fort I always dreamed of.
I still haven't forgiven the guard who ate all those marron glacés I was sent.
I'll let the past be the past. What part of secret fort are you not getting?
Yeah,
But it can't all be just for fun and games here either. In order to maximize the success of our future battles, we need to maintain and improve this base going forward.
This place seems sturdy as it is. Does it really need more work put into it?
Nonsense! This place was built to specialize in holding prisoners. We can make it better suit our needs.
What are you proposing exactly?
Well, I think we need to start with smokescreen generators. They'll be effective against intruders unfamiliar with the layout here. Of course, afterwards we'll have to clean up all the soot, but still.
No thanks.
I think we need something to put out fires. The fire at Helavi's was really scary.
We have Malakim like you who could use water arts, though. If anything happens, you can just put it out.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
What we really need
Hello,
are
Elixir.
some secret underground tunnels. If things get too hairy here, we'll need an underground escape route. We can put in hidden doors, and even some fake ones to trick the enemy, too.
We have 2 separate docks. That's good enough.
No enemy is going to attack without taking both docks into consideration.
He just
That's why
wants
we
some
need to build
tunnels.
underground tunnels before anything else.
But we're on an island. You know, surrounded by water. Where would these tunnels even lead to?
Isn't it obvious? We'll dig underneath the sea to another uninhabited
I
island
said-
nearby.
But there are no other islands nearby.
If it means getting my tunnels, I'll build an island too.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
It sounds like he's daydreaming to me.
And what's wrong with having some dreams? This is a great opportunity we have here. You guys just don't get it.
It's okay. I get where you're coming from. But they'll never understand. You might as well save your breath.
Someplace, eh? So this is where they had the captain locked up. Currently we're just dealing with mild headache. Blech. Oh yeah. The mouse works for that. I need to remember that. The mouse works for that. That's a wall. I turned too soon.
We're here. What now?
Well, so I've been thinking about Earth Pulse points. They're where the flow of the Earth Pulse, the Earth's natural forces, are concentrated.
Right. And Inominat is using those points to acquire malevolence and reawaken himself. You seem to have a knack for sensing them out. Once you're close enough, you can even pinpoint their location.
Except, I don't have to be close at all. When we came here yesterday, I felt another place. A place just like this.
Are you saying you can use this Earth Pulse point as a conduit to find the others?
I think so. I don't know how far it works, and I can't say if a therion will be on the other end.
Still, it'll give us something real to go on. Please, give it a try.
Okay.
Neat.
Anything?
Yes, I felt it. There are dozens of Earth Pulse points scattered around, but I sensed a few big ones that stood out.
So you can even detect their size.
Yeah, at least I think I can. This island is one of the big ones. There are two more like it somewhere to the east and the southeast. But I think those are the Warg Forest and the Temple of Palamedes.
Still, that suggests we're more likely to find therions at the larger Earth Pulse points.
We've got 3 therions to go. Anything that helps us narrow down our choices is a boon.
Yeah, you've done great work today, Laphicet.
That's for sure. Thank goodness you're here. You're a marvel. One of the wonders of the world, kiddo.
It's not that big of a deal, really.
Then let's go therion hunting. We have an honest-to-goodness lead.
Or dishonest to badness in our case.
Broke again. Still not good enough.
You think it's your swords that are weak. You don't think maybe your body's just stupid tough?
No. If it can't cut me, it's just not good enough. I need stronger materials to make a better sword. I'd love to try orichalcum, but getting that stuff is next to impossible.
Orichalcum. That's the strongest metal in the world, right?
A rare metal that's only been found in ancient ruins, and seldom at that. I've seen fragments of the metal myself, but I've never even heard of a piece large enough to forge into a weapon.
I have. I heard a rumor that a block of orichalcum was discovered in an ancient ruin some 200 years ago. Unfortunately, the boat carrying it sank in a storm.
From the depths of the earth to the depths of the sea.
A sunken ship. Treasure at the bottom of the sea. That would stir any sailor's heart.
If we knew where to find it, could it be salvaged?
The ship's crew drowned, so nobody knows where she sank. Besides, it's a centuries-old rumor. Who's to say it's even true?
Right. No sense in wishing for what can't be gotten. I'm sure there's other material you can use.
Even Dial makes a good point sometimes.
Hey, what do you mean, even Dial?
Even Dial's getting angry.
Saying it like that's just weird, Kamoana.
Even Komoana's getting weird.
All right, so our target is an Earth pulse point about as big as the one here. Let's start with the closest one and go from there. Which way is it?
The closest one is to the west.
Got it. Lead the way, Laphicet.
My pleasure.
Oh, good. I don't have to crawl my way out of the depths of the prison. What we got? Laphicet, Rokurou, and Eleanor.
You know what you're getting into?
Let's swap Rokurou for Aizen for a bit. Ah.
I understand why the Abbey turned this island into a prison. The waters here are filled with rapid sea currents. Make a single wrong turn of the rudder, and your ship will be capsized just like that. Not to mention the fog and all the storms that pass by. It must be nearly impossible to escape.
Aye. To get on and off this island, you'd need a vast store of nautical knowledge and a skilled hand.
Thanks to your curse, Aizen, we've gotten good enough to handle rough seas like this.
The storm that kicked up when we made our escape was huge, and all we had were 3 novice sailors. Thinking back on it, we had some seriously good luck.
We're excited to have a den to call our own, and one we stole right from under the enemy's nose, no less. If the captain knew about this, he'd dance a merry jig. That'd be a sight. Let's real quick, since it's here. Hi, little buddy. Save again. Yep. All right, and then we'll go talk to the man with the bird on his head.
The first mate told me we're going to be looking for an Earth pulse thingy, right? The ship's ready to leave whenever. Do you want to depart now?
Sure.
It's here. This is the Earth Pulse point.
Nothing but open water as far as the eye can see. Is your Earth pulse point down below?
Most of this world is covered by ocean, so of course there'd be a lot of Earth pulse points in the deep sea.
But surely even the Abbey would have a hard time containing a therion underwater, right?
Looks like this one's a bust then.
Sorry, everyone.
Hold on. We've seen a bug therion. You don't think there could be fish as well?
You may have a point. I think I have just a solution for this.
You do?
This.
What?
Don't give me that look. I'll have you know this is Fujibayashi's rod. This baby's 9 feet long, made from a single piece of the finest bamboo aged 5 years, with a slow 60-40 action that almost feels alive when it bends. Its exquisitely wrapped handle feels like an extension of your own arm. And just look at that elegant black lacquer finish.
What?
It's as perfect a fishing rod as there can be.
I'm sure it's a lovely fishing pole, but fishing? Are you sure? This is a therion we're talking about.
All the more reason. Remember who you travel with.
Okay?
All right, if no one else will, I'm going to veto this fishing idea.
Aw, come on, let's give it a shot. Besides, I'm hungry. Even if all we catch is fish, at least we'll have dinner.
I'd love to have me some koi or sockeye salmon.
Don't encourage them. How do you attach the hook to the line? Like this?
You don't go fishing much, do you?
It's just been a while. I used to go fishing with my brother sometimes.
This is my first time.
Then we can try it together.
I'll teach you how it's done.
I didn't know you could fish, Eleanor.
Yeah, when I was little, old man Tenny taught me. He was from my village. I've caught at least 100 triot loaches over the years.
Wow, that's a lot of fish.
Those two really get along. If I didn't know better, I think she's his sister, not his vessel.
Eleanor certainly got Lafisette's number. Better watch out, Velvet, or she'll steal him away.
Lafisette.
Let's get the line set up properly. First, you take it and thread it through the hook, like so.
That looks hard.
Hey.
Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it with your eyes shut.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Laffy!
Huh? You mean me?
Oh, I was just... Be careful there. Wouldn't want you falling into the water or anything.
I'm not a little kid, you know.
It's just that Laffy fell in once. A long time ago.
Laffy? You mean your younger brother?
That's right. You reminded me of him is all.
If you say so. Is that all you wanted to say to me?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay then. I'm going back to fishing with Eleanor.
People aren't as easily swapped in and out as fish hooks, are they?
Is that supposed to mean something?
Oh, Velvet, you gotta get it a lot tighter than that. Here, let me take a look at it.
Huh? Oh, all right.
I think the answer is yes. I'm going to be fishing at some point soon. You think we can call up a therion by blasting a cannon at the ocean? You guys are scarier than demons sometimes.
Can I have my rod back now?
Hey, don't rush me here. If I don't get this squared away now, it'll just cause you trouble later.
I appreciate the effort and all, but do you seriously think we'll actually catch a therion here?
Beats me, but the first mate hasn't met a fish he can't catch.
Huh. Eisen's really that accomplished of a fisherman?
Fishing? Question mark? Leave it all to me. I'll whip you up a fearsome fishing tackle the captain taught me himself.
Hey, Eisen, how about a competition? Let's see
Yeah,
who can catch
we're on the
biggest
ship.
fish.
We're
Don't be ridiculous.
fishing?
Fishing is a solitary
Maybe?
battle. It's about meditation and self-control.
Ooh, aren't you the philosophical one all of a sudden?
But I suppose. I can't deny I really want to put this rod to the test.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Whenever I find a good sword, there's nothing I want to do more than to swing it.
Sure enough. There's just something about good equipment that gets the blood pumping.
Yeah. Although in my case, it's usually more like blood spurting.
A bit too much blood either way, if you ask me.
Listen, we're fishing no matter what. Wouldn't a competition be better for getting that blood of yours pumping?
Fine. You're on. But we both know already how this is gonna end.
You can plan all the victory speeches you like, but fishing is like life. Doesn't always go the way you think it will. You ready? Let's do this.
At what point did the therion hunt turn into a contest?
I'm gonna come up here and talk to these guys real quick. Holding the rudder of the Von Elcha. Is there any greater honor for a man? That was a rhetorical question, by the way. Uh-oh, Skipper's got a hold of the fishing rod. This is gonna get ugly. Hey, there's a door here. Where does this go? Are there things in here? There are a lot of things in here, but there's nothing I can pick up. Alright, let's talk to these two. I know, it's... Fujibayashi's rod in my hands, my chances of defeat are 0. Zilch! You're going to regret this bet. Let's make this interesting. Whoever loses will be the winner's servant for the day. Oh my goodness. Let's go for Magilu.
If you truly admired the fishies, you'd never dream of doing this to them. No matter how tasty the bait, it's a poor trade for a barbed hook in the lip and a cruel death in the unforgiving air.
I don't admire fish. Fish exist to be
There's a lot of innuendo going on here. I know.
Can't argue there. Raw, boiled, or grilled with a little salt. You can't go wrong. And if they're nothing but food to you, even their wretched squirms of agony can hold a kind of beauty.
I know, right? A mask obtained on the Barbados archipelago. Some believe it was to be the mark of a peerless swordsman, while others say it was worn as punishment by a traitor.
All right, now it's up to you.
I mean, that was kind of... let's exit the results. Yeah, we'll keep doing the Barbados. Back in 25 rather than 30. Hey Velvet, I spotted a giant oarfish. Try to catch it. I'm feeling peckish. This really takes me back. One summer Magilu used me as a bait to catch a whale. So yeah, that was about as fun as it sounds. That sounds mildly horrifying. Thanks.
Old Man Tenny sounds like he was a real
Did it work?
Definitely. He used to
I
say the
don't
weirdest things while we'd
know.
be fishing, just to make me laugh.
Like what?
Oh, it was all nonsense, but it was funny to me. Silly stuff like Papero Popero Pippity Poppity Poo.
Yeah, that's silly, all right.
Those two look like they're having fun.
Hey, Velvet! I've got your rod all set up for you.
He's got my rod all set up for me. There's Colette collates collections, and the butcher meets meat at the meat. Tenny is a veritable treasure trove of wordplay. Tenny is funny, but it's even funnier coming from you, Eleanor. And she's all jealous because she wants to be fishing pals.
This thing could even catch a whale if you wanted to. The rest is up to you. Now get out there and fish up a big one.
A therion, you mean? Might as well give it a shot. It's not like anyone else remembers what we're here for.
Oh, something's pulling the line.
Stay calm. Fishing isn't about strength, it's about timing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Here it comes. You ready?
Damn right I am. I'll fillet it before it can even land.
If it's a therion, don't you dare kill it.
Now!
Heave.
A treasure chest? Horns?
Well, what do you know? Neither a fish nor a therion.
Well, shoot. Can't eat that.
Oh,
It looks like it fit you though, Laphicet. Why don't you try it on?
I concur. Maybe it'll bring out his unique personality.
my unique personality, huh?
See? What did I tell you? It looks great on you, Laphicet.
You really think so?
Yeah, brings out your special charm, kiddo.
Come on, back to therion fishing.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Hey, you don't need to take it so seriously.
I have to catch the Therion. Maybe then Velvet will see me for who I am.
Ugh, not a bite.
Oh, quit your grumbling. Who was it who said fishing doesn't always go how you think it will?
Spoken like a true, heartless pirate.
Oh, hey! I've got something!
Whoa, looks like I'm next.
Not a single decent catch.
I think it's decent.
Huh?
What the fuck?
You found a look all your own. Ah, the vagaries of youth.
You don't take half measures, do you, kid?
Hmm? What's wrong, Laphicet?
You look ridiculous. Take that off.
Stop it! What do you know about me anyway?
I know that looks silly on you.
All you know is you're Laffy.
Yeah, this one's been building for a little bit, huh?
Hey, Velvet, something's pulling on your rod.
Huh? Oh,
It's a big one.
Give it everything you've got!
I know what I'm doing!
It's
It's a
pot.
big one, all right, but
A pot. Yay.
But what's a pot doing out here?
There's something inside it.
Well,
An octopod?
an octopod?
I wish they'd stop making those noises.
Watch out! They're armed to the squeak, and they're shouting, "Let's freedom, freedom!"
Must you?
I can't even call that a fight.
Squeak. Oh god.
Phew. That was scary.
Be more careful before you approach a suspicious object.
You think Laffy would have stayed back?
That has nothing to do with this!
Hold on. There's something else inside.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Now we gotta fight the shambling dead?
A zombopod!
For a bunch of dead guys, they're awfully, fleshy.
They were nothing.
How big is this pot? Yes, how big is the pot? What?
An octopus army? A horde of undead? What the hell is this pot?
Magnificent. To think I'd get to see one with my own eyes.
Huh? Is there something special about this creepy old pot?
Creepy, you say? That's why these things need to be left to the professionals. Listen and behold. This is none other than a water jug made by the potter Groon during King Clauden's reign. It was a legendary, once-in-a-millennium masterpiece, but it was lost in the Second Warring States period 200 years ago. Assertive, yet not ostentatious, the piece draws you in with its stately curves and the subtle shimmer of its colors, which belie a hidden savagery.
2 lectures in one day? Yeah, he's talking gibberish, but that's men in general, I suppose.
The lost glazing technique of the Orosaurin is so vibrant, it looks like it could start moving at any moment. Huh?
Oh my! So much for the pot.
Start moving, it did.
Look out! The pot's a demon!
See this? Whatever you guys do, make sure you don't smash it!
So, can I slash it?
That's even worse!
Stop arguing and fight already!
Whoops, wrong button. It's got a lot of HP, yeah. There we go. Hey, nice, a level up. Got a title level. Ooh, I can increase my equipment to 6 now. Hooray.
It's finally decided to behave itself.
Wait, Velvet! Don't eat it!
It's a pot. I'm not gonna eat it.
I guess there weren't any therions to be found here after all.
Yeah, if there'd have been any, you'd think old Eisen's Reaper curse would have drawn him out.
Oh, so that's why all we caught today were weird, useless things.
Right. I forgot about the curse. So all this was Eisen's fault, huh?
Funny how quickly you get used to it.
My power didn't end up helping us out at all.
Nope. But I know you're not the type to give up after a little setback. Isn't that right, Fee?
Huh? Fee?
It's your nickname. Not a whole lot of thought put into it, but... You're you. You're Fee.
Velvet.
Fee. I like it. It has personality.
Thanks.
Of course, if you still feel like giving up.
No, I'm gonna find us the next Earth Pulse point.
Oh, hey. There's something else inside the pot.
Is that a chunk?
This
Is that the
golden
chunk
luster,
of...
It's orichalcum!
Of course, it's the chunk of...
I get it now. This must be where that ship sank all those years ago. The one Kurogane told us about.
Hell yeah! Kurogane might actually be able to make me an orichalcum sword. Nice find, Aizen. You too, Laphicet.
It wasn't easy, but we didn't come away empty-handed. And just getting a chance to fish again was lots of fun.
Yeah, I had a really good time too.
Even I was entertained. Especially your little costume show, kiddo.
The sun's going down soon. Let's head back to Titania.
We can throw a chunk of rock at Kurogane. Ancient water jug. Horns, X-ray glasses, mustache, and a new recipe for takoyaki. Ah, yes. I saw the jug you fished up. It's assertive but not ostentatious, and its luxurious curves are subtly seductive. A fine piece. I'm a little weirded out by seductive jug. Hey, if you're going fishing, at least invite me. Well, you say it like that, it's a little bit more understandable. You can give me a nickname if you want.
Have you been practicing your dove impression, Velvet?
What? No.
Now, a performer in Magilou's menagerie has to be more diligent than that. What if we're stopped at a checkpoint and the guards ask you to perform a trick?
If that happens, I'll show them my trick where I devour an entire witch faster than the blink of an eye.
Oh, that would be a sight indeed. But seriously, if you ever want some magic tricks up your sleeve, let me know and I'll teach you some. Just 10,000 gold each.
Steady practice is the key. If you don't put in real effort, you'll never be the real McCoy. You have to perfect your art, be it juggling or vengeance. I mean, you're not wrong. Hi, Kurogane. Orichalcum you found won't go to waste. I'll pour my entire being into making the mightiest blade the world has ever seen. Oh, hello, Valentine. You're on top of my computer.
Oh, hey, Velvet. You don't mind if I give Kurogane that orichalcum you fished up, do you?
Doesn't matter to me. But do you really think you can make a weapon with that?
I don't know. What does the expert think?
Conventionally, no, it's impossible. But when has convention ever stopped a demon?
I won't argue that.
We're dealing with the hardest metal in existence. But I'm ready to cast aside all doubt, to focus everything on forging my greatest creation.
If anybody can do it, it's you. Good luck, Kurogane.
Yeah, best of luck. If you can make Rokuro stronger, you'll be helping me out too.
I have consumed the Orichalcum block. Orichalcum. I've consumed the block of metal. Kurogane, Orichalcum, Stormquell, Fuck. Shigure is sure to fall next time we cross swords. Let's go for over here.
What else do they have in common?
What are you up to?
I'm compiling everything we know about Earth Pulse points, starting with what the ones in Warg Forest and Palamedes have in common. I'll compare those points with the ones that didn't have any therions. Then, I'll factor in everything I currently know about the Abbey's deployments. Once that's done, I'll match all that information against what we know about the locations Laphicet was able to sense. When that's completed, we should be able to tell which locations are more likely to house a therion.
You're really going all out, aren't you?
Must you sound so incredulous? If you're going to do something, then give it your all. There is no other way to live.
Right. I'm counting on you then.
I'm not doing this for you. This is for me and for Laphicet. Do you even understand why that boy's trying so hard?
Yeah, I do.
If you understand, then you need to show that you do. I can't emphasize the importance of that enough.
Laphicet! I spy! I can't, Kamawana. I've got stuff to...
I spy with my little eye. Something that starts with V.
Okay, I'll try. Is it... Velvet?
No fair! How'd you do it so fast?
Wait, Kamawana, I'm sorry. You don't have to cry.
Poor Fee. Hey, what do you say we track down another therion?
Sure. From what I can tell, the next closest Earth Pulse point is near the center of Midgand.
Midgand, huh? The capital's not far from there. I wonder how things are now that Griffin's gone, though.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe so, but Eisen's not here, you know.
You're right. I haven't seen him in a while. We should probably ask Benwick where he wandered off to.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a letter here. On pretty cutesy stationery, too. Let's just have a quick look-see. As the cold turns bitter and the snow piles up on the mountains, I cannot help but think of you and hope you are in good cheer. As for myself, I am the same as ever, although I recently acquired a rare item that I shall be sending your...
It's rude to read other people's letters, you know.
Yeah, but how else are we supposed to find out whose it is?
Does it say who the sender is?
Uzfamiwu Wexov.
Who the hell is that?
Probably someone on this island, if I had to guess. Hey! Anybody lose a letter?
Do any of these folks look like the type to write a fancy letter?
Point taken.
It could be one of the pirates. Why don't we go to the docks and ask around?
Fine, just don't forget our mission.
Recently acquired a jug. That Laphicet is just plain mean. Who raised him anyway? You know boys, when they're around a lady, they can turn into right old meanies at times. Oh, you're so wise and mature, Prince Percival. I really admire you. You do? It's just something I read in a novel, actually. Maybe admire was too strong a word. Oh, hey, it's Aizen.
No reply this time either?
But she's doing okay. I can say that much.
That's good to hear. I can rest easy then.
Now's about getting that pot wrapped. I's got this new sunflower printer. How's that sound?
Yeah, that one's cute enough. Let's go with that.
Did he just say cute?
Help you with something?
Someone dropped this letter. Do you have any idea who it might...
Zwoomp.
You didn't read it, did you?
Wait, it's yours?
We didn't read it. Much.
You really didn't read it?
No, of course not.
Put this letter in with the package.
Who's got it? When you ship with the Turtles Express, rest assured your mail is in good hands.
If you're done here, we're ready to head out. Our destination
Well,
is
that's
Midtown.
mysterious.
I'm all set.
Aizen
Was he
has a
sending
girlfriend?
gift to someone? And with a letter, too.
Gotta be a lady friend, that's for sure.
You think? Either way, that letter was really polite. And did you see that penmanship?
Yeah, I didn't know old Reeps had it in him.
I can hear you two, you know.
They got
Yikes.
bopped.
Better watch what we say from now on.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Oh, nice.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
It worked! Huge success!
Got ourselves a lucky cat. Sure, let's keep going with the Barbados. Okay. Oh, hello, Grimoire.
May I ask you a question?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes? Why live on the sea when your kind sinks in water?
I live on the sea because I'm an Earth Moloch.
I'd be curious to hear more.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about the idea of a pirate who couldn't swim, and he laughed and laughed. I wanted to clobber him right then and there, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that I can't swim. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was. Instead, I underwent tough training to overcome it.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it. Did this training of yours bear any fruit?
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big flood brought down a landslide from the mountains and swallowed me up. Then, when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied and tangled around my body, nearly drowning me. And then finally, when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirlpool formed with me at its very center.
Huh. The Reaper's curse at play?
As far as I'm concerned, my Earth affinity and my Reaper's curse aren't much different, in that they've both shackled me since I came into being. This is about pushing and challenging the constraints I was born with.
So, did you eventually learn how to swim?
Pretty much, yeah. As long as I never let go of my portable life preserver.
Oh, huh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I noticed you've come up with your little name for the kid. You sure are the sentimental type, aren't you?
Fee.
Oh? Calling him Fee doesn't cost me anything. And it's not like I gave it much thought.
That may be the case, but no one else has taken even that token effort. And in doing so, I wonder if maybe you were trying to encourage him to be his own being. After all, one requires a name before he can consider his own identity. Having been given a name, he realizes he is his own entity, separate from others, and a certain formless essence comes to life inside him. And you're the one who set that process in motion for the kid. Whether you intended to or not, you changed him from a puppet into a living being.
So what's your point?
I've been with you since the start of this journey, haven't I? Wouldn't kill you to give me a nickname, would it?
I've never really thought of us as being that close. And besides, you just forced your way into the group.
Come now! I know you've got a bigger heart than that! Surely you have it in you to give a nickname to a dear friend!
We're not dear friends. And even if we were, I'm not good at nicknames anyway.
Please, I'm begging you!
Okay then. Moggy.
Oh, come on, that's so obvious! Can't you put some heart into it for your dear friend?
Fine. Lou.
Do I look like an old man to you? You're not even trying!
Okay then. Witchy McWitcherton.
Interesting.
Mickey.
Well, if I had to rank it against 1,000 other nicknames, I'd probably put it at number 1011. A nickname needs to have charm. It needs to
Witchy
leave a lasting
McWitcherton.
impression.
Sure then. Hattie.
Now you're just saying what you see!
Book skirt.
That's not any better either!
Ms. Creepy Eyes.
That's just an insult! Look, no nicknames based on what you see, and especially no slandering!
Lil Miss Witch who smiles around you but stabs you in the back when you're not looking.
Hey, that's personal information!
Look, I told you. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames.
Forget it! I should have known this wouldn't work!
Witchy McWitcherson.
Eisen, what happened to those octopuses?
Dial and Kurogane took them to the kitchen. They said they were going to make dinner for Kamoana.
They're going to feed demons to her?
A therion needs malevolence to survive.
That's why they carried them off alive.
What do they plan on making?
Octopus ink pasta with takoyaki and fried octopus on the side, and Hellavesian octopus carpaccio.
Do they have a takoyaki pan here at the prison?
Kurogane hammered one out with some iron, along with a large pot for the pasta.
Still looking like that? Takoyaki would hit the spot right about now, though.
Octopus ink pasta, huh?
Like squids, octopuses release ink as a defensive mechanism. But theirs is
Right?
made of
Just,
different stuff
that's
and is
personal
used in other
information.
ways. Squid ink is stickier and acts like a decoy. But octopus ink spreads out like a cloud of smoke. But squid ink has 30 times the savory flavor. So octopus ink isn't used in pasta all that often.
Luffy told me the same thing. He said that's why octopus ink pasta isn't very good.
Luffy said that?
Yeah, so I ended up not making it for him. But I wonder... I guess it doesn't matter, since I can't taste it now.
I'll taste it for you then. So make me some octopus ink pasta sometime, alright?
Alright, and I'll be sure to make some that doesn't come from demons.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey, who did Eisen send that letter and cooking pot to, anyway?
I don't want to think about it. That walloping still stings.
You've got to be curious, though, right?
Maybe.
It was serious stuff. Whoever it is must be important to him. A lover, maybe.
Eisen's lover.
A child wouldn't be happy with that cooking pot, and a man wouldn't want it wrapped up so pretty. A young woman with Eisen's tastes, then. He'd be bound to fall
Could
for
be a
miraculous
sibling.
match like that, right?
I don't know. I bet she's that girl with the yellow umbrella.
You really have a thing for her, don't you?
I do not. That's not what I mean.
Then pray tell, what do you mean?
Huh? Eavesdropping, Eleanor? How unseemingly rude of you. Besides, Luffy said is free to love
Yeah.
whomever he chooses.
You're one to talk about eavesdropping, Moggy Lou. Anyway,
Okay.
it's just that the
I hope it
sunflower
helps your
design on
brain.
the wrapping reminded me of her.
Now that you mention it, but does it really matter? He has someone to write to in any case.
True. I can't help but feel a bit envious.
What a nice way of summing it up, Velvet. So you were eavesdropping too, then?
Yeah. Were you, did yours, let's see. What type did you end up having to take? Because the ones that we do are the newer class of medications. And I don't know if yours were, if they tried you on the, God, what the fuck is it called? Kittlefish, what are they called? What's the actual official name for it? You were just looking at it, and I can't remember.
Say, what do you think about Eisen?
Oh, so that's the kind of guy you're into, hmm?
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but...
No!
Eavesdropping,
I
this
just
place
feel
is
there's
pure
something
stone
different
sound
about him.
carries.
The way he picks presents, the objects that catch his eye.
Oh, is that all? Boring.
No kidding. All men have some kind of particular interest, big or small.
I suppose that's true, but he seems a bit, shall we say, overly obsessive?
Now that you mention it, he does have a tendency to ramble on about various topics.
And it's not just the items he collects.
There's more to it?
Every weekend, he eats curry for dinner, and every time we go into port, he docks at the 3rd Bollard.
Nurtec, thank you.
Of it, I heard the galley crew complaining that he always needs his pasta cooked exactly the right way.
And when he needs a new outfit, he always goes to the same tailor and returns with identical clothes and boots. It all has to be exactly the same size and in exactly the same color. Turtle says he's very nitpicky.
Sounds like he's not so much picky as he is a pain in the ass.
But I do see a different side of him now. I thought pirates were all rough and filthy, but it seems they can be quite meticulous.
Not much of a reassessment.
So wait, Eisen is autistic? I'm okay with this headcanon. Has to have his pasta cooked a certain way, only wants clothes that are a certain type. Like, that's... You're describing someone with sensory issues and has like certain favorite foods and stuff like that. Like, yeah, talks to people apart in the same order. Yeah, that's Eisen's autistic. I'm all for it. Hyperfixates on random subjects. Yeah.
It must not feel great only ever getting tails, I bet.
Nah, I don't really mind that much. It's way too late for me to start letting that bother me.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get heads at least once? Hell, I know I'd like to see that, and I bet Laphicet here does too.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That's why I've brought something a little special. Ta-da!
What's so special about that coin? It looks identical to the one Eisen already has.
The front side does, yes. But both sides of the coin are actually heads. I had Kurogane make it for me custom. If both sides are heads, then not even the Reaper's curse can stop it.
Well, yeah, but that's cheating. What's the point in getting heads if it's rigged that way?
It's not cheating. It's called effort and hard work.
How?
If you always work hard and never give up, you'll make your own way forward. All right, I'm in. I'll get that heads for you.
That crow just flew off with the coin!
Those birds are attracted to shiny objects, I suppose. Damn it!
I was wondering what it would
I
be.
figured something like this might happen, so I had a backup ready. Go on, give it a shot. You'll show that curse who's boss this time.
All right, here goes.
I don't believe it! Now Prince Percival's griffin's gone and eaten the other coin right out of the air!
Are you kidding me?
Not to worry, I've got a spare backup. It's time to put that curse on notice.
Rokuro! How many of them do you have?
You gotta be
It's
kidding me.
shattered!
Reaper's curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling it'd turn out like this.
Well, I sure didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my
me
god.
neither.
My temples hurt a little bit. It's too much laughing. Oh dear. Wow. My emergency stock of spirits is all but dry. Who's the primary suspect? Hard to say when we're all pirates. Oh yeah, I normally make a new one every day. I'll have to do that sometime soon.
Hey, Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt. What's the big deal?
Well, yeah. At first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. But then it started to escalate. Now we're talking 150 kilo ambercants and 350 kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
I love how the bird
Can't
looks
you just
angry.
warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah, we could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk. I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah. The prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamawana kept calling Griffin. She says she came up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince, Grocky's an extension of who he is.
Grocky.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck.
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him. Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon.
Gills like elephant ears.
On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she say above the ship?
Oh, hell. Benwick, we need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey, don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Is our ship okay? I sure hope our ship is okay. There we go. Alright, so it looks like now we can choose where to sail. Skipper's letter is a forbidden subject among the crew. Best to leave it alone. With that warning out of the way, we're ready to set sail. Aberrant quarter, beast quarter. At least they'll be able to afford repairs, right? Ooh. Crustacean quarter. Crustacean quarter. It just rolls off the tongue so delightfully. Crustacean quarter. Crab battle. Oh, okay. Let's see. We'll do the 12 rather than the 20 because it's a little easier to read. 3. Okay, I will be back in about half an hour or so. Wrong with Seth. Hello, Kettlefish. How are you doing? You're doing lovely. I heard you had a horrible headache going on. Aside from that, you just wanted me here for crab battle? Excuse me. Hello. Can I help you? A mighty huntress? I'm being disturbed by a cat. Go on. You know how to get up there. You don't need my help. You don't need my permission either. You go up there if you want to.
I'll finish this quickly.
I've been slowed. There we go. Now I'm no longer slow. Ugh. They're like millipedes. Not millipedes. Pillbugs? Well, I appreciate it. I'm slow again. That's why I have to be careful when taking them myself. Got both of us.
Not bad.
You too.
Very nice. A bunch of stuff that I probably won't use. Ineffable pendant I will have to look at. The amber spear I'm pretty sure is useless. Floric pendant might be worth looking at as well, but the ineffable pendant is the newer of the two, so... All demons defeated. Allows the use of break, soul, and counterattacks on normal difficulty or higher. Delightful. I think there is only need to necessarily do that once. Where are we off to next? I guess Renee. That's Midgand, right? No, that's Westgand. Port Zexon? Yeah, I guess that's Port Zexon. Had to think for a minute there. Because we're going to Midgand for plot. Good, I picked the right place.
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty demon running around in the Aldina Plains, to the east of Logris. She thought it might be the one you're looking for.
Aldina Plains.
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Logris?
That was only temporary. It's back open now. If you follow the road, you'll reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon.
All
Want to know
right.
more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed.
Give Tabitha our thanks.
Keeping a few things a little under wraps.
It's looking more and more like we're on the right track. We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the Earth Pulse points, kid. We're the only ones who know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them.
Technically.
But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat.
But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right.
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They could easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust in the underworld.
That sounds terrible. But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue that.
Very true.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Aldina
Are you
Plains that
okay out
swallowed up a
there?
whole merchant caravan.
You sound miserable.
Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is.
It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives.
You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Yes! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
No sense in crying over a fickle girl. Rainbow Rock in the Aldina Plains. And the serial killer tree in the Duval Forest. Alright.
Our scout ship has returned.
Not bad. Oh, another lucky cat. Oh, and we've got the next area unlocked.
All right. Now it's up to you.
Disciple of the Sail. A kingdom governed by two races once spanned these islands. The kingdom is gone, but a tragic tale of romance between a queen and a knight of different races is still told today. Have I ever seen the original Evil Dead? If I did, it was long enough ago that I don't remember much of it.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
25. You're doing quite a job out there. Keep it up out, and they'll have to invent new wanted ranks for you. Won't docking fees go up, though? Aye, but I'll throw in a year's supply of deck wax as part of the deal since you're such a valuable client. A year's supply of deck wax. Have you noticed every time something strange happens every time she docks here? Could just be my imagination, I suppose. Is this where I have to go? But there's conversation that happens over here. Oh, right. Who has the pendants? It's you. No. Very, very much no. Also, no. Look at that hit on the defense. I don't think that's worth it. Let's play Exorcist. I'm Lord Artorias. I call Lord Shigure. Then I'm Lord Oscar. Then I'll be Lord Melchior, I guess. We can't all be exorcists. We need someone to fight against.
The Eastern Plain is finally open for travel. I hear that the people of Stoneberry are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh, sorry you don't know who we're talking about. It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My husband's an architect. Even the royal family and the Abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Logris.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stoneberry?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stoneberry, go visit that boy's workshop.
Right, I'll do that.
Sorry about my husband. He can be a real grump.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty used to people like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
If you want to try something, just go out there and do it. If you don't try, you'll never taste failure, but you'll never taste success either. Why don't you try saying that to your apprentice? Flowers sell really well these days, especially princessias, because, well, they're placed on graves, I know. Lots of people are losing loved ones. Right. I only hope that some nice flowers can help soothe the spirits of the lost, as well as the bereaved. I don't need a spare amphibole. Alright. So we come back over. And I think we need to go this way. And maybe going the wrong way.
Come on, really?
Well, the creatures are certainly in line with the level of what I'm expecting. Empyrean's throne. Okay. So that's this way. Oh, good. More types of fishing bait.
Right then, let's finish this.
Well then, let's move on.
Silver scrap. They're kind of adorable in that way, yes. This is not where I need to go, I think. This is unfortunate. Problem is, I'm not entirely sure where it is I'm supposed to be going. I would like a map. A map would make my life a little bit easier. I haven't exhausted everything yet. Ah, Logress. I think I need to go to Logress. I think. I'm not sure. Interesting. There's a conversation to be had here. With a cat? I mean, a dog? There's a conversation to be had here with a dog.
Ah, right. I know. That's what I said.
Magilu, you know how to speak dog?
Of course. It's Witchery 101.
Wow. What's it saying?
Humans always say every dog has its day, but I've never met a dog that had its own day. What about me? When's my time in the limelight? As you can see, he's very upset.
Sorry, boy. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Woof woof. What did he say this time? It was a math problem. He explained that 1 + 1 is 2. It's a time of suffering for everyone. I have to do my part to help ease it. We all do. I thought my heart was cold ashes, but the shepherd's words have lit a flame within me. Okay, so maybe I don't have to go to Logress? Yeah. I don't know how to speak dog. But she bullshits enough that one could easily say that she probably is. Turns out Prince Percival didn't actually abscond after all. He was captured by demons. This is just rich. Just to watch the Abbey slip up again. If anything happens to the prince, Artorias will take a nice tumble, won't he? Everything at the villa is fine. There's nothing to be alarmed about.
Move along. Citizen. There is nothing to see here. Move along.
That is effectively what he was saying. Oh look, more dogs.
Yeah, seriously. I know, come on.
What's this dog saying?
Humans always say, let sleeping dogs lie. But do you ever let me nap? No. Stop all the petting and let me sleep. I mean, come on. Practice what you preach. That's what I always say. You humans are all bark and no bite. As you can see, she has a lot of criticism for the systematic injustices practiced by a hypocritical and tyrannical human society.
That is one astute doggy.
Yip yip. And what did that mean? He's practicing self-empowerment, so he said, I can do it. Yes, I can. Alright. Well, it has been half an hour. So give me a minute, and we will give you back your angel.
I can do it. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can, little bunny. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'll see you again soon, alright?
I can destroy the world. Just let me grab my shotgun. Believe in yourself, Doge.
I mean, perhaps don't believe in destroying the world. That is a little distressing. But believe in yourself, at least. That is a good thing. Abby is planning something big to wipe out the demons. I wish they'd let me in on it. No doubt the plan is centered around high-ranking exorcists. I know how you feel, but let them do their jobs and we'll do our own. Yeah, I may not have the talent to be an exorcist, and grumbling about it won't help. Also, when did you get a shotgun, Bunny?
Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
Fair. I suppose that is fair. Why, if I were 10 years younger. Alright, so Logris is not the answer.
What's that? Oh, that statement could shake the very foundation of man's relationship with his self-professed best friend!
Huh? What did he just say?
Humans call us man's best friend, but they consort with the foul felines. The hound may be faithful, but not the man, he quietly stated, a look of betrayal in his eyes.
That's a shock. I didn't know dogs felt that way about us.
You jealous dog, you.
Arf, arf. Humans are only better than apes because they give me food, but otherwise they're artful. You just made that up, didn't you? Arful. Dancer's greatest opponent is her own body and the hearts of her audience. If you cannot communicate with them, you are a mere busker, and they but mere onlookers.
Well, that pun was simply profile in execution.
Bunny, why did you follow it up with another bad pun? Okay, so now I have to make my way back to the other
The
town.
infection. It is spreading.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's right. I have a expedition.
Our scout ship has returned.
Win, lose, win. Cabbage. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. I do know how to pronounce that properly. Worcestershire sauce and moonstone.
New recipe. I've got to try it.
Made with tasty cabbage and other vegetables. Keeps the whole table quiet except for crunching.
All right. Now it's up to you.
Nice. So we'll get extra XP.
Scout ship departing.
So much screaming. Okay. Every demon ever just Okay, so cross the plains east of the capital to Stonebury. Okay, so I have to go... So I did have to go through Gowls Lake Road. I have to go through Gowls Lake Road. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I pretty much just need to head east.
Let's get started.
This fight is over.
I have no idea what I earned from that.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero!
I still need a lot of training.
Is training hard?
That's a lot of
It's
ribbons.
necessary, so no, I don't think so.
Classic honor roll student.
We can do this.
Hey! That wasn't very nice of you.
Victory is ours. I'll finish this quickly.
That's a lot of birds.
It looks like no one is injured.
I thought for a second there it was going to catch me. Okay, so I have to go this way. And then... I had the right first impression.
to battle.
Damn.
This fight is over.
There's a cat on my feet, and it just spooked me by moving because I'd actually forgotten that she was there.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Okay, so...
I'll finish this quick.
Not even worth my time.
I'm surprised that they haven't upgraded the monsters in this area. Oh well.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work. A complete victory.
Yeah, that is a complete victory. Let's check to the north first. Maybe.
I'll finish this quick.
I do believe that is what they call overkill, my dear.
My spear.
Command shoes. Combat shoes for a lady that provide comfort without sacrificing the design. No. 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 Alright, a whole bunch of lovely seashells. That's always nice. No. This was not the way to come. Okay. So that means I have to go all the way back to the first area and go south.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Nice. Well, I could also... Nope. That was embarrassing. I went to sneeze and instead I cut it off, and all you guys heard was the part of the sneeze that was unsneezed. That was such a weird noise. I'm so sorry. My face hurts a little. Oh, it's the best kind of kill. Yeah. I mean, better to have too much kill than not enough kill, but still. You have returned. Welcome back. I am wandering around looking for plot. I at least know I'm in the right area. I just don't know how to get to where I'm going. Not quite at random. That was a little earlier when I was wandering around and I ended up going in circles. That was embarrassing. I was like, I thought I had to go to Logris, but I don't actually have to go to Logris, so... And I ended up going where I had to go, and then... Ah! A little concerned that I'm not where I'm supposed to be because the creatures are under-leveled for me. But I suppose that has to happen at least sometimes. No. So how am I supposed to get to where I'm supposed to go? I'm guessing where I need to go is over here, but there's no access point to it. So how... So I have to cross the plains east of the capital to Stonebury. What am I missing? Is there a hidden cave entrance? Oh, I could go look for that if I wanted to. Because I've been all over Gall's Lake Road, and I haven't found anything. And the game is usually really good about pointing out, here's where things are. And I went over here, and it's just question marks to get across here. I don't have the skill to leap that far or whatever. I could try going back and looking. Or if someone wants to look up what the hell I'm supposed to be doing to find where I'm going, I'll accept the guidance at this point, because I'm not sure what I'm missing. The story says I need to go, give me a second. Once I'm out of combat, I'll answer that question. I don't remember off the top of my head. I need to get to Stonebury. Excuse me. I'm in the wrong area in Gals. Go back to Logris.
I'll finish this now.
Hurricane! Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! One down.
A complete victory!
There's a path to the right when leaving Logris. That's the way you need to go. Okay. So I did need to go to Logris. To double check. Okay, so this is Logris. I need to go to the right from here.
Always ready to fight.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Great.
Win, lose,
Let's do this
win.
one Ron gets it style, guys.
Extra XP. Heck yeah. Morrigan crew. Oh, very nice. And we've discovered the Amartian subcontinent. Let's go read what the Amartian subcontinent is. Mountain-sized beasts prevent any landfall here. Rumors tell of 3 kingdoms that vie for power, but none can confirm the truth. It's also said to be the homeland of the turtles.
Scout ship setting sail.
Well, let's go do one of those real quick. Not expecting much of anything. Oh, we gotta...
The exploration of the outer seas is going super well.
Yeah. It's all thanks to you guys chipping in.
Oh, we haven't done all that much.
Well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Worse things happen at sea, you know. The scouting ship could always get eaten by some giant tentacled horror from the deeps.
Danger's a part of the job. Besides, Ifreed's pirates are all about venturing into the unknown.
Nice,
I wonder
nice.
what's still hidden out there for us to find.
Terror Island, for one thing. According to ancient legends, it's an island that moves across the outer seas like a ship.
Like a ship. That's
I've
cool.
never heard of an island like that.
Nobody knows if it's real or not, which is exactly why we have to try and find it ourselves.
Awesome! I can't wait to get to the bottom of this.
Don't get too excited just yet, kiddo. It's good to have enthusiasm and all, but I bet this place is called Terror Island for a reason.
I'm not too worried. Like Eisen said, challenging the unknown is what Ifreed's pirates do, no matter what the risk.
Looks like you've caught the bug too.
Ah, looks like it.
Don't waste my time.
This is how you get manhandled by a giant ape. A giant spiky ape to boot. And hawks.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers.
I'm going the right way. Plot.
Them in a way that feels right.
Thank God.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey! When you and Eleanor made your pact together, she gave you a true name, right? Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue given to a Moloch as a necessary step in forming a pact with a human. I gave Bienfu the name Fushi Cass. It means thing.
That's pretty messed up.
It's just my own little way of showing affection.
So what kind of name did you get, Laphicet? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird name like Magilu gave Bienfu, did she? If you're not happy with it, I can talk to Eleanor about it later. So go on and tell me...
I'm fine with it. And I can't tell you anyway.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
True
Magilu.
name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our Pact Keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's...
Practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Laphicet's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really? It's just another way of showing affection.
Jacketless outfit for Jacketless outfit for Laphicet. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, it removes the collar. But it also removes the blue thing. Outfit without a collar, pouch, and other things to slow Laphicet down. Aww. I've been wanting to get rid of the collar for a while, but not at the expense of the rest of the outfit. Oh! Over here! Where it's been locked off! Ah! Thank you, Zephyr.
Whoa!
Big.
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a therion?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
Hello?
I can fight too.
Wyverns. I was right.
They were nothing.
Feldspar earrings. Feldspar earrings. Earrings are... Yeah, actually, those are good. Man, it's the land of the wyverns. Oh, they're big. Oh, they teleport like the little guys. That's what I thought. I guess I gotta fight the hornet.
Right then, let's finish this. This fight is over.
Feldspar daggers. Feldspar as monocatalyst. I have a feeling I'm going to want to keep Rokuro on Kuragane's daggers. Oh, but those are so nice. It's a lot of attack. Ouch. I don't... Yeah, we'll keep him with the Kuragane daggers. Ah! Tree. Comfrey, of course. Yeah, it's just I can't remember if he does anything with
Let's do our best.
the arts. I mean, I imagine he does.
I still need a lot of training.
Is training hard?
It's necessary, so no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Classic honor roll student.
that makes sense. Ooh, amphibole daggers. Not that I expect that I'll switch. Also, it's Kuragane's daggers, and it might not be the most efficient, but I want to keep using them. Yeah, it's entirely a thematic decision, unless I find a pair of daggers that are just like fucking amazing.
Not even worth my time.
Like I can imagine swapping them if I get the Orhalcum daggers afterwards. Because that would be swapping them for the improved Kuragane weaponry that were made special for him. An arcane bottle. Child of the Wind, huh? Look at this pretty bird. Like, seriously. I'm glad that in general that they don't charge you. Like, you have to choose to attack them. So you can actually take a little bit of time to look at them if you want. Because they're almost always really pretty. Okay, let's do this.
I don't think we have a chance.
Nice start. Yeah. Ugh. Man, everyone else did most of the damage on that. I was just getting my ass handed to me. Alright. Let's punch a tree.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Wow. Powers up the wearer against dragons. That's encouraging. Thanks, game. It's like, hey, here, have some stuff that'll defend you against dragons. Why are we giving you stuff that'll defend you against dragons, you say? Oh, no reason. We just thought it'd be funny.
Always be on guard.
Nothing to see here. This is fine. Squish. Hey.
Not bad.
Boring conversation anyway. All right. I think that's a flower. All right. So now that I have assaulted the creature over here. Hello, Wyvern. There's a cat's chest. We'll have to grab that. And then we can leave. And go... $2.25. They're getting pricey. I found a cat's. Laughing glasses. You probably shouldn't wear these while listening to someone talk. Aw. Yeah. It's not the most comfortable of sounds. Let's see the glasses. Let me get out of here so I don't forget where I'm going. And then I will look at that. And I think there was also a piece of equipment that I want to check out. This is the wrong way. Laughing glasses. Oh, the horns that we fished up. Let's switch the bookworm. They look so weird. Yeah, the Shiba tail has to be on certain people. Like, you can barely tell it on her. Shows up really well on her. I would like it better if it wagged. If it wagged. Looks up to no good. Not that this is a change. Exactly. It's not much of a change. And then Feldspar. I think I will take the drop of 6 for the drop of, for the up of almost 40 on focus. Or yeah. Okay. So we're going to come over here. Grab these cat souls. Where does this take me to? A new part of Gulls Lake Road. Okay.
I'll finish this quickly.
Not even worth my time.
Seashells. Seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore. That one's actually harder for me when it comes, when we're talking about tongue twisters. It's very easy for me to go she shells.
I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork.
I did good, didn't I?
Sheesh. She shells. Where was it even?
I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Strike! No escape!
Not even worth my time.
I'll finish this quickly.
The sneeze came back.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Our scout ship has returned.
Great.
Not bad.
Let's do this one run Getsu style, guys.
Extra XP, I'll take it. Mole meat and wine.
A new recipe
Three meat ragu sauce. Ragu sauce? Mole, bat, and wolf meat over pasta. Is this harmony of flavors a prayer for peace? Okay. Let's go back to Barbados.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can...
That's what I'm looking for. Silver scrap is nice. Getting a lot of comfrey, but that's okay. Come back here, go to the north.
I'll finish this quickly. Deception.
Not even worth my time.
Hey, each little bit is a little bit of extra XP. Logical place for the treasure chest to be is somewhere up here, because it's the way you don't have to go. And I'm right. I do so like being right. Man, come on, just figure out how to jump real high. Let me grab a drink of water. All right. Lovely seashell. Okay.
I'll finish this now.
This was not the way to go. At all.
They were nothing.
Okay, so Right. Wrong way.
I can fight too! Blast away the shadows of darkness!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Nice. Okay. And from here, we go all the way down south because we aren't supposed to be in this area at all. And we were, in fact, supposed to go to the area we started with. Which is fine. Wrong button. It's just a little bit distressing that I've done so little this episode except for wander around like...
We can do this!
like a crazy person.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
But I suppose the XP is good. Alright. I got the bird out of the Aldina Plains. So I need to go this way? Yike. Standard tempering powder rather than coarse tempering. Ah, Hornet. Did I finish that statement? Standard instead of coarse. So I'm getting new upgraded types of upgrade equipment.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Yeah, I can really feel the Earth pulse now. It's up above.
Guess we're in for some mountain climbing then.
Okay. An hour later, after wandering around like I had no idea where I was going. Hello. Can I get...
I can't wait to take a good look around. Whoa.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I call a view.
I agree that it's beautiful, but don't leap about so much. You'll fall.
I can sense many Earth pulses under this place.
I figured you'd notice that. An intricate web of Earth pulses crisscrosses the land under the Aldina Plains.
Whoa.
Mountains like these would normally take tens of thousands of years to form, but these popped up in about a millennia.
So the Earth pulses have affected the land?
Exactly. Long ago, people wielded arts that allowed them to manipulate the Earth pulses and control the very land itself.
How could arts like that exist?
Perhaps they pushed against key points on the Earth pulses? Like how acupressure can improve a person's blood flow.
That's a rather forced comparison, but you may be right. Either way,
You've got some plans
those
for
arts have been
April
lost for
Fools?
eons.
I'm impressed, Eisen. You know a lot about everything.
Not at all. There's so much I don't know. For example, the name of these flowers. That's why I travel. To learn.
Aldina alabaster grass.
That's the name of this flower?
Yes. A long time ago, my brother showed me a picture of it in one of his books. They're fragile flowers. They die quickly on their own, but if enough of them gather together, they can survive. Fields of them form beautiful white carpets of flowers. In some cultures, they symbolize kinship, the bonds between people.
Kinship. Huh.
I'll remember that. You and your brother taught me something new today.
I'll never forget either.
A perfectly normal stream where nothing can go wrong. Ah, yes. There are absolutely no shenanigans planned. Ooh, a feldspar fragment. I've heard it's not actually painful as long as the person doing it knows what they're doing. Yeah, I've never had it done myself either, so... But I've heard the same thing, that it really only hurts if you do it wrong.
Here! This is the Earth pulse point I've been feeling!
No therion and no barrier.
I must have gotten it wrong again.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. That dragon could well have broken its barrier. Or it might have been too powerful for the Abbey to subdue.
You could be right. After all, dragons make for the strongest demons.
The problem is, we don't know if it's a therion or not.
Yeah. Let's stick with the plan and head to Stonebury to gather more information.
Am I the only one here who thinks the real problem is how we're supposed to fight a frickin' dragon?
Don't worry, unlike last year, I'll definitely be there personally to make sure everything goes smoothly. Well, that's concerning that you weren't even there for your stream last year. I wonder if I'm streaming on April 1st. Probably not. Ah.
On to battle!
Come on, really?
Last year was a fluke. I went out for a stroll and somehow ended up in another dimension. Lynn, a cute anime girl, had to stream in my place. It was wild. Oh my. That's a no. Check the other girls, though. Pretty much the same stuff. Oof.
On to battle!
She ruined my stream. She had a pink heart background and she played a Sailor Moon game. Your audience was so confused. Oh, that sounds delightful. I mean, I feel so bad for your audience. Feldspar bracelet. That is not an upgrade. Yeah, silver scrap. Everything will be normal and fine and good. Of course. Notice an odd black fog around my house at night lately now. We have found where the dragon roosts. But we're going to the town anyway to check in on the person who actually saw it to see if we have more information. So I'm still wandering around. I know where I have to go. I just want to see where this goes. The Zamal Grotto. Where I cannot go because... Go to Riverwood to warn about the dragon attack. Entry to this place has been forbidden. It is verboten. Okay. Also, you don't need to apologize for popping in and out. I completely understand. You're like making dinner and stuff like that, and probably working on your house, so like, I get it. Just starting dinner while shifting gears to tragic cute lesbians from terrifying vampire ladies. Oh yeah, that's gotta be difficult. Oh wait. Expedition.
Our scout ship has returned.
Does she have friends? I don't know. I've never actually asked. I'll have to ask her if she has friends. I have discovered black Tanith. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure they're friendly. Black bunny ears. I hope nothing bad happens on April 1st for you either. We got black bunny ears. Let's go back to the Amartian subcontinent since it's my newest one.
Scout ship setting sail.
Commander of the Sea. Okay. I want to explore more, but I also really want to get some plot done today. I feel like I've done next to nothing today in terms of actual plot. You have to rebuild Purity again? Yeah. Oh, and for being able to do smithing and things like that, I bet. Yeah. 'Cause trauma.
Alright, if I were a Bloodwing, where would I be?
We'll start at the inn. It only makes sense.
She could already do that, but now her hands shake. You can't be a gunslinger if your hands shake. You should have been here a little earlier. She was here. You could have asked her then.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. They all grow in abundance around Stonebury. We even have a fairy tale about it. One day the ground was covered with so many fallen berries, they all became stones.
Stoneberries. Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes. Berries are an important part of this village. We harvest local berries to make jams, pastries, gels, and all sorts of sweets.
Berry-flavored gels! I've never had one.
We've exported our jam and fruit for a while now, but our raspberry gels are still being perfected.
Aw, rats.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too? I don't think I've ever seen anything like them before.
You've got sharp eyes. But that's right. They're a rare species of wild potato. They're red and they're called radish bells. We discovered them in the mountains nearby. Sadly, the potatoes are actually highly poisonous.
Really? They look so good.
They do. But the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful when removing them, it's Poisonville for you. Deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with butter. And when they're fried nice and crispy, they're the best.
So just skin them and sell them. What's the problem?
Yes, we've thought of that, but the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat the size of an egg yolk. That's why we're selectively breeding them. One day, they'll have only a thin layer of poisonous skin.
Why not breed them to get rid of the poison altogether?
With no poison, bugs will eat them, and they'll be more vulnerable to cold and heat. With potatoes, as with people, getting rid of everything harmful isn't always for the best.
Huh. Demons are frightening, but we can't let that fear control our lives. Building something new is a real challenge, and that makes each day feel fresh and worthwhile. I like that lady. Oh, random lizard tail. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the inn. Well, fuck that. I'm not going to the inn yet. Old man is a bit of a character. I guess everyone here is a little odd for trying to start a new village in times like these. Ha!
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits. I've been thinking about fermenting something new.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries, so a berry wine?
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. Not an easy task, to say the least. Sleeping Princess is made by filling an emerald cask with water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the winemaking world like Sleeping Princess.
True, but I've finally found it. The ultimate stone.
A gemstone? Will you make a cask from it?
That would just make it an imitation. No, what I found can only be called a natural rock filter.
You're filtering wine with a rock?
Deep in the heart of these mountains, I found a stone that absorbs liquids. I tried using it to filter a berry wine. The taste of it was unbelievably crisp and bright. It preserved the luscious richness of the berries, while adding a clarity that left me breathless. I call it Pure Land wine. There is no better.
May I have a taste?
My apologies, but it took me 10 years to make a single thimbleful. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about 50 years before I can make a decent batch. I doubt I'll see a full bottle in my lifetime.
50 years, huh? Meet you back here then?
I've never been so glad not to be human.
A 50-year dream, a moment of glory, a cup of spirits. I wish you a long and fruitful life. Maybe one day my grandkids will pour out a drink for you in my place, eh? Haul around a Gatling gun. I think those might be able to exist in this universe. It's Magitech-y Victorian London. Or, well, not Victorian London. My apologies. Victorian era. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but what if you hit one of us? Bargus Pair. Don't step on the crops. I told you not to step on the crops. How many times do I have to tell you to stay off the crops? I didn't. Well, just for that. Step, step, step.
Yay! I found so many blueberries!
What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam?
I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That way they'll lay eggs with purple yolks.
What? You know that won't work, right?
It sure will. The color of yolks change depending on what a hen eats. My grandma taught me that.
Actually, we always feed our chickens corn. Is that why their yolks are yellow? What are you gonna do with purple eggs anyway?
Tourists are coming from the capital again, right? I bet they've never seen purple eggs, so I figure I could sell them for a lot. Maybe I can even make our village famous!
You've thought this out, but will they really sell? You know what they'd make, right? Purple fried eggs, purple omelets, purple egg fried rice. Hey, would you want to eat a purple omelet?
Strange things sell, right? You don't have to be so mean just because you can't think of a better idea.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me help you.
Fine. Go catch a whole barrel full of jewel beetles. If we feed them to my chickens, we'll get eggs with yolks like shining jewels.
I really wouldn't want to be your chickens, but... okay.
What a carefree village.
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me. Attempting the impossible. Reaching for the stars, just as a matter of course.
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our way, we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Attempting the impossible, huh?
That's all well and good, but there are some lines that should never be crossed. Purple eggs. Ugh.
One day, everyone in the world will be talking about jeweled purple eggs from Stonebury. Stay healthy, my precious flock. Welcome to the pioneer settlement of Stonebury. It must have been quite a journey. Looks like you came across the Aldina Plains. We're in sore need of adventurous spirits like you. Fluffy milk. $200 cats. Aw, she's teal. I don't know why I assumed that Cats was female. Coarse tempering powder. Ketchup. You are a non-female cat. You sound like a non-female cat, but I shouldn't judge people by their voices.
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, and the wind was so strong I could hardly stay on my feet. From the vast darkness of the sky, a monster of tremendous size descended, like the essence of the storm itself.
A huge flying demon?
At that moment, a group of exorcists leapt out from their hiding spots and began to battle the demon beast. But it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns? And a tail?
Where did the demon go?
I couldn't tell you. I was so frightened, I ran away and never looked back. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it, but the beast took out 3 exorcists with a single blow. Come to think of it, another person was there too. He faced the demon and told it to stop.
Zavid.
If you're going to the Aldina Plains, you'd better be careful.
Speaking of dragons, there was an old dragon cult called Tintagel a long time ago. They aren't around anymore, but what were they thinking when they decided to venerate such creatures? I don't know, but I think if I see a dragon, I would be inclined to, venerate it. Come on, why can't I stand there? This stump is a secret fort for boys only. How's it a secret if it's out in the open? Boys are so stupid, I swear. This spring is the treasure of this village. It's not natural, though. We all work together to dig down to an underground stream. I mean, that's a treasure.
Stoneberry hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a perfect place for a craftsman like me to work.
And why settle for anything less? I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed here. It's hard to build without manpower.
You're right. We need something to attract new settlers. Maybe some sort of specialty item?
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow, but it's got a few, quirks.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come to Stoneberry, where the money grows on trees.
A bell tower, huh? That might actually work. We can even use local stones for the bell. The Stoneberry Stone Belfry.
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock. Doesn't ring.
Ah, how could I have missed that? I'm still such a novice. My master taught me better than this. Think before you build. That's what he always said. I need to do better and not sully his name.
Oh hey, it's the guy. I have a lot of respect for my master. He's strict and blunt with his advice, but he's got a very kind heart. My dream is to start my own business in the village and earn his acceptance. Hee hee. All right. What can I improve? Looks like I can improve almost everything except the Kurogane daggers, which I believe they take gold scrap, which is why I can't upgrade them. Do that up to 3. do that up to 3. Do that up to 3. Take that to 5.
A deal like this won't last forever.
You think you're ready? Is there a place to stay in this village? Look for the biggest building in the village. It's our inn and tavern. They've got a surprising variety of drinks for a backwoods village like this. I heard the proprietress used to work as sommelier for a certain noble house. Nope. Let's see which costume we get. All right. I will be back in a bit. Hello, Shinobi. I heard you had questions for me. Thorny Forest is a fine, rare drink, but its pinnacle is the shining emerald bliss of Sleeping Princess. It's so scarce and treasured that even kings have to wait over 10 years for a chance to drink it. That's what the old man tells me, at least. Do I have any friends? And do you or they know anything about this black fog gathering outside? Do you know anything about wards? You may want to, ward your house a little bit. Oh yes, you're my friend, of course. It could just be happenstance. It could just be a strange fluke of weather. But if it's not going away, you may wish to look for external help. If I hawk up hairballs, does that count as... No, that's just disgusting. I know it's a natural bodily function for cats, but... Ugh. I mean, it might keep things out just because they're gross. It's been a while since I've had to ward anything. Usually want blessed waters. It also depends on what exactly is trying to... You do have friends. Not many. Fewer in this body. But I am part stardust. I find myself making friends with the people of this channel as well.
Savid.
Well, hello, sailor.
Oh dear.
Are you waiting for someone?
Nope. Just saying a prayer for someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
Fee.
Have you...
Right. Coming.
It does look like absinthe. It's probably the sleeping princess.
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of thorny forest.
Oh my. The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life! How romantic!
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right?
You must be the one who's seen the demon we're after.
Have you tried
saw a
reading
big
it backwards,
snake-looking
Shinobi?
dragonfly over on
That's
the way
often
here.
one of your
Is that
first
what you
steps in
saw too?
deciphering a puzzle.
Yes, that's the one. It nests at the top of the mountain in Aldina Plains.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to its nest on rainy days.
Rainy days, you say?
Thunder and rain. So fortuitous.
Oh, just look at what you went and made the weather gods do. This doesn't bode well. Not at all.
Thanks. We'll give it another shot.
Let me see. Thank you, Hannah. I was trying to actually parse out the last word and I couldn't come up with the name. So yes, who is Cordelia? Does that name have any meaning to you? It's raining. Shouldn't you find shelter? Yeah, it rains a lot here in Stonebury. It's a seasonal thing. It's good for the crops, though, and it reminds us we have to do whatever we can do each day. If you stop working because of a bit of rain, you'll never get a new town built. Do what you can each day. Exactly. We only have a limited time in which to live. Try not to leave any regrets behind, kid. You're walking all over my field! Get the hell out of my field! If you keep messing with my field, I'm going to turn you into fertilizer. Dragon's nest in the mountains above. Yes, I do believe often Cordelia is a woman's name. I don't believe I've ever heard of Cordelia being used as a masculine name. Skilly Beast only returns there on rainy days. Dragon might even be the source of the storms. That means if we go there now, chances are it'll be home. Well,
Hey there. Our meeting like this must be Providence, meow.
We're in a hurry.
Providence.
Save it, cats.
All the better, meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you. What's it for? That's not a geoboard, is it? Bingo! I dug it out of some ruins, meow. They were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth pulses, but I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, meow.
Pawn it off. Pawn.
Wait, Norman made this? That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Don't be so mean! We're capable of exceptional things! Sometimes.
The cats are full of...
Their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its masters away at top speed. They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our masterwork, even if we sorta stumbled on it by accident.
Huh. Well, then I apologize.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name. Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so.
That is an actual authentic cat. You can tell because of the puns.
To do with what they're good at. Something like attack, or chain, or aqua.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names. I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out. What is your name, Bienfu?
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Norman Brave. Whoa, look at that!
Wait, Bienfu.
Your Norman name is Brave? That is so deliciously absurd!
Why do you think I've never told you before, Behead? At least the board works, meow.
And if we get on this board, it'll move us around?
Well, about that. The board propels itself by pushing against Earth pulse flows. To do that, the board needs information on the flows. But this one here's a completely blank slate, meow. First, you need to find the geotrees in each area. They serve as a conduit between the surface land and the Earth pulses, meow. Once you've actually located a geotree,
That's Bienfu for you.
Earth pulse data into your geoboard, meow.
Got it.
This area's geotree is right over there, meow.
All right then. So long as we find more geotrees, we'll be able to use the geoboard to travel much more quickly.
Can ride a geoboard by holding space. Geoboards allow you to move faster than usual, as well as travel on previously inaccessible paths. However, you'll need to unlock each area's geotree before you can ride a geoboard there. While riding a geoboard, you can defeat enemies under a certain level without starting an encounter just by touching them. However, you will not be rewarded with XP or gold by doing so. You can start encounters while on a geoboard by using a dark bottle. That's how I get over the big gaps. But I don't know how to actually get on the geoboard. Space. Oh, it's touchy.
Always be on guard.
You geoboard it. Ha 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 ha.
Not bad.
You too.
Ah, level up. Ugh. It's very touchy.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride, too.
I could get used to this.
I'm so worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. Seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bienfu.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave. Ah! Stop calling me that!
Oh, that's delightful.
I'll end this quickly. We're finished here. Let's go.
I won't run away!
fight some monsters.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Get turned around a little bit. I forgot about the expedition.
Our ship has returned.
Nice.
Well done. I'd expect no less from Ifrit's crew.
Great. Let's do this one run Getsu style, guys.
Nice amount of experience.
Scout ship setting sail.
I'll end this quickly.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Next! 4-4! Hurricane Hurricane! See this?
I hope I did a good job.
Creek. And herein lies the question. Do I keep going a little bit, fight the dragon, or whatever plot there is with the dragon, or do I save that for the next episode? It is almost 11. There's a delightful save point here. Do we have any preferences? That's exactly my concern, is I don't know how much plot will then take up afterwards. And I have been running a little slow today. Probably best to save the dragon for the next episode. Has been. Managed to at least give the cat his full half hour or so as well. Oh, that stretch felt nice. I wish you luck with your Cordelia. $55, $43, just to be sure. Well, I doubt you knew the person who took over your stream last time either. Just be careful, I would say.